Take me out to California.
Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Holly and on this channel I largely talk about self-development, positive mindset, how to feel good even though life is chaotic and chuck stuff our way all of the time that we have to deal with. How do we bounce back from that? I also talk about my family life. I'm a mom of two girls, Brooke who is 8 and Texas who is 6. So I share that kind of stuff with you. If you like this video, which I hope that you will, then please do subscribe to this channel because it's always great to have subscribers, and unfortunately those numbers do matter when it comes to creating content, even if we hope that they won't. So if you like what I put out there, then do make that commitment and subscribe. Click the bell so that you get notified when I do any videos, and drop me a comment if you like this video, or just some comments on the video, what you think, that kind of thing, and a thumb, one of those thumbs as well, that would be awesome. So this video we are going to be talking about 5 ways, although we aren't going to be talking about, I'm going to talk about, you're going to listen, and you can share your comments below if you've got anything to add to this. 5 ways that you can, 5 Christmas presents. I can't speak today, jeez, what's going on? 5 Christmas presents that you can give to other people that are completely free. I have talked a lot about presents not being the main thing about Christmas, and it being, you know, just time to celebrate love and family and being together, and maybe some time off work and relaxation and eating good food and all of that stuff. And we get far too preoccupied by the price tag that comes on presents, and I can't stand it. It's too much and it's not what it's about. And actually the most thoughtful gifts that I've ever had have definitely not necessarily been monetary. It's been those moments that people, the time that people have given me and that kind of thing. So I wanted to share with you some ways, because not everybody has lots of money to spare, and Christmas can be a pretty expensive time. You know, maybe you're going out and doing things and you got to buy some presents for some people, you feel that you do, then you know it can be expensive. And so I want to find ways to let you off the hook and let you realize that you don't have to do as much as you think that you do, and there are lots of ways that you can give to other people that are completely free. Number 1 on my list of free Christmas gifts is to create, and it's fairly, you know, what was that? That was my list of free Christmas stuff. Just tossed it on the floor. I know this stuff, that's why I don't need it. Okay, so number 1 is to create a book. It's fairly inexpensive to do this. It doesn't cost nothing, because I guess you've got to print something. Actually, that's not true. You could totally write this. Scrap that, it's still free. Okay, so to create a little booklet of favors, and these favors will be, I will do a job for you, I will hoover up the kitchen, I will clean your house for you, I will do whatever, a job for that person. And we've done this before for, I think, grandparents. We've done it for, the girls have done it for a Christmas present or a birthday present, and I just created them a little booklet, and it was, you know, gift, whatever, basically like vouchers. So they pull them out and they can use those. Now, all right, they may never use those things, they might, and I should hope that they would, but it's the fact that you are taking time out to think about the things that they genuinely need and offering up your time to them, because that's such a huge thing. And if somebody gave me a book of favors that said to me they would do my housework for me, and they would I don't know, hoover the stairs, take the bins out, I'm cashing it in. So that is your first free gift. Number 2 on my list of free Christmas gifts is to create a home spa. Some of you may have seen on this channel that I did I've done it a couple of times for my daughters, and they've done it for me as well. So a home spa, so like a spa day, but what you do is, you know, set up a room in your house, your front room, your bedroom, whatever. You can put some nice candles out, you can use some of the products that you've already got, so it's not about going out and buying stuff. So you've probably got a few bits and pieces around the house, and you can do a face steam. You could just get a bowl of hot water and do them a face steam. You get a nice hot flannel, do their face, a little massage, some calming music on in the background. What else can you paint, nails, that kind of thing. But all of this spa day, anytime I've done it, it's been stuff that I've had in the house already, so it's just using things that we've already got, but just creating the atmosphere. And if you've got kids, they absolutely love doing this as well, and it's a nice thing for them to do for you, so they feel like they can do something for you. If you're a single parent, that's actually a thing that happens at Christmas, that if you don't have people that help your kids to buy you a gift, which I'm lucky that I do, but it's a really big pressure for them in their heads that they feel like they've got not another person to go and buy me a gift. Now I always say I don't want gifts, so there's been times when they've done me a spa day, or they've done me something similar, and that's their free gift. So creating a home spa is a really lovely way of being able to give somebody a free gift. And you can do this for your friends as well. This doesn't have to be your very closest. This could be your mates. You could say, right, I am going to look after you. We're going to have a self-care day, night in. I'm going to get a glass of wine and we're going to get some food, and I'm doing you a spa day, and you do their nails and whatever, and you could do it together. But actually that's a really nice way of giving a free Christmas gift. Number 3 is to offer, and you could do this in a voucher form, you could do this, you can make something yourself, you can draw this out as like a little voucher, but basically you offer up your service as a dog walker, a dog looker afterer, or a babysitter, and you just say, right, I'm having your kids for this day, I am going to go and take them out and we're going to do something. And that is such a gift as a parent, and I'm sure there are dog parents out there that feel the same. It is nice for you not to have to ask for a babysitter, and it is a lovely gift for someone to say, do you know what, you go and have a lovely day for no reason. So often when I need a babysitter for my daughters, it's because I've got to do something, so I've got to work, or I'm meeting friends, maybe it's something nice like that, but largely it's because I've got to work in some form, and I need them to look after the girls, which is not the same as somebody saying, I'd love to have the girls for the day. And that is a nicer thing. And so I think if you've got friends who are parents, or family members who are parents, or dog parents, or animal parents, and you want to give them a little bit of time, a little bit of a breather, that's a really lovely way to be able to do that. And you can make it nice, you can make it so it is a gift, so you can create something, I'm sure, and print it out, or draw something, or just write a nice comment in a card. But that time would be absolutely like blissful for most parents out there. Number 4 free gift is to give somebody a pre-loved book, a book that you have enjoyed reading, that for whatever reason you want to pass on to that person. So I often give people books that I have read. In fact, I tend to like have them on loop, because then I'll rebuy them and then I end up giving them out again. But there is something really special about somebody finding a book that they think is something that you might like or you could benefit from, and passing it on. And actually, I don't know why, but there's something, I kind of like used books. I think pre-loved books where somebody's enjoyed it, there's just something nice about that. I don't know if you feel the same, but there's something lovely about that. And if you have a book that you've really enjoyed, passing it on to somebody else as a gift, and acknowledging that it is a secondhand, it's pre-loved. I think pre-loved is a nicer way of putting it. A pre-loved gift is actually really lovely, but also maybe letting them know why you chose that book for them, why you think that book was great, the enjoyment that you had out of that book, and passing that over to that person. Number 5 on my list of free gifts is to cook somebody a meal. Now, okay, I gather that this isn't completely free, because you'd have to have the food, but you may well have the food in and you are making food anyway, in which case it's a little bit extra, in case it's not totally free. But making somebody a meal is actually really lovely, whether you invite them to your home to come and enjoy that meal with you, or you just make the meal, you stick some foil over it, and you take it to the house and you go, Merry Christmas. I'm not doing, gifts as in like buying gifts this year, but your gift is, or again, you give them a voucher and you say, right, you cash this in when you're ready. I am going to make you tea, you're going to come to my house, and you've got a free meal on me. There's something lovely in this. And actually, when I think about times that have been difficult for me in my life, the one thing I don't want to do in that time, I'm not saying this is obviously Christmas, but I'm just saying in general, the thing that I always want people to do is to help with the cleaning and to make me food, because these are the things that you don't want to do when you're stressed out or worried or anything like that. And it's just such a kind gesture. And my mother-in-law is amazing at this. Like during the time when we were in the hospice, or when my husband was ill, she would just bring food, and I wouldn't have eaten otherwise. That's the honest truth. And those the closest to me would bring me food and would make sure that I ate, and I actually think that's what's the word I'm looking for? But it's just a very nice thing to do, isn't it? It's just, there's something really real about that. It's something you need to live. You need food, and so offering somebody up a meal is just something wholesome about that, I think is the word I'm looking for. Something wholesome and real. So that is my 5th free gift. Okay, it's a tiny bit not free, that one, but it's very it's pretty cheap to do that, because you can make them anything that you want. Don't make them like a pot noodle or something. That's not really a meal. Okay, make a proper actual, like a home cooked meal, something a bit hearty, and that would be lovely. So these are your ideas. I'm sure you will have lots more. You could write poetry, you could write somebody stories. Nice gifts if you've got time throughout the year are things like writing in a book throughout the year, each day that you're, like, especially if you've got a partner or it's a kid or your kids, is to write down something nice that they did that day for you, or something that you are proud of them, or something amazing about them every single day for 365 days of the year, and then giving that to them on Christmas. Obviously that's something you need to think about now for next year, but that's also really a nice thing to do, just to write down all of the reasons why you think they're amazing. These are very, you know, these are things that don't take much time, but they mean a hell of a lot to people. So I would suggest you try and put some of these things into your Christmas. Let me know what you guys do, and if you have any other ideas about what you could do for free for Christmas for other people. And of course, charitable giving is always free, and if you can go, and especially things like doing things for the homeless at Christmas and soup kitchens and things like that, offering your time to those charities is amazing and a really decent thing to do over the Christmas period, to make you feel good and to spread that joy, and just to do something for no reason whatsoever. I will speak to you all soon. Peace out.
Take me out to California.